Turn off every light in your home tonight, stand in the hallway, nothing has changed, same walls, same floor, same air you breathed 10 seconds ago, but your body disagrees, your heart speeds up, your ears strain, something feels watched, nothing is there. So why does your body insist that something is? We treat fear of the dark like a phase, a kid thing, something you're supposed to grow out of by the time you're 7. But here's what bothers me. In a lab, you can measure it. Put a calm, healthy adult in a dark room and play a sudden sound. Their startle reflex jumps higher than the exact same person in the light. No monster, no threat, just the dark. And the body braces anyway. So this isn't a childhood bug you failed to patch. It's running in you right now. The question is why, and what your brain does with all that empty black. For almost all of human history, darkness wasn't a mood. It was the most dangerous part of the day. We're a daytime animal. Good eyes in daylight. The moment the sun drops, our single best threat detector goes nearly offline, and the things that hunt didn't clock out. Researchers tracked over 1,000 lion attacks on people in Tanzania across 20 years. The pattern was brutal and clear. Most attacks came in the hours right after sunset, and they spiked when the moon was dark. Less moonlight, more death. The lions learned exactly when we couldn't see them. Now, that study measured risk, not fear itself. But it tells you the world our nervous system was built in. For 2 million years, the dark was the window when something could walk right up to you. So evolution did the sensible thing. It made the dark itself a trigger. Psychologists call this a prepared fear. You don't need a bad experience to learn it. You arrive preloaded, like the flinch at a snake or the lurch at a cliff edge. The dark is on that short list of things we're almost born ready to fear. And that's why you couldn't out-logic it as a kid. Nobody taught you the dark was dangerous, something older than your parents already had. But here's the part that rewired how I think about this. You're not actually afraid of the dark. You're afraid of what the dark takes away. Darkness doesn't add a threat. It removes your ability to check for one. Your eyes, the sense you trust to confirm nothing's there, go quiet. And your old threat system doesn't respond to silence by relaxing. It responds by assuming the worst and staying on. Brain scientists found this isn't even the quick jolt of fear. It's the slow, grinding kind, sustained anxiety, run by a structure they nicknamed the brain's watchman. In the dark, that watchman never sits down, and a scanning brain with no data does something strange. It fills the blank in. Show people pure visual static, random noise, no image at all. And a huge share will see a face in it. The threshold to detect a person is set absurdly low, because for your ancestors, missing a real predator cost you everything. Imagining one cost you a few seconds of dread. So, the coat on the door becomes a shape. The creak becomes a step. The dark hallway grows something standing at the end of it. You didn't decide to do that. A system built for the Savanna did it for you in the safest bedroom in human history. That's the glitch that gets me. The fear is real, the danger is gone, and nobody told your nervous system the lions left. But humans didn't stop at vague dread. We gave the dark a face. There's an experience that's haunted people for as long as we have records. You wake up, but you can't move. Something is in the room. It comes closer. It presses down on your chest, and then it's gone. It's real and it's common. Reviews of dozens of studies put it around 1 in 5 people, at least once in their lives. We now know what it is. A glitch at the border of sleep where the body's dream paralysis lingers a few seconds into waking, and the frightened mind paints something onto the dark. And here's the eerie part. Not that every culture invented the same monster. They didn't. The names and shapes vary wildly. But strikingly many cultures, with no contact between them, independently put something in that exact moment. A hag in Newfoundland, a pressing demon in old Europe, a spirit in Japan, in Brazil, among the Hmong. The word nightmare itself once meant a creature that sat on you in the dark, not a bad dream. Same body, same broken moment, different masks, and the proof it's coming from inside us. Today, the same paralysis, the same figure at the bed. A lot of people now call it an alien. The monster updates with the century. The glitch stays the same. So think about what you actually do. You leave the hall light on, you walk a little faster up the stairs in the dark, and you never look back, because some part of you is sure that looking would confirm it. You feel the room behind your shoulders when you can't see it. None of that is weakness. It's the oldest safety system you own, still running. The child who needed a nightlight wasn't broken. That fear switches on around age 3, right as imagination wakes up, and most of us never fully switch it off. And the nightlight, the porch lamp, the glow of your phone when you wake at 3 a.m. That scramble for light is the same move your ancestors made when they fed the fire to push the dark back from the cave mouth. Same instinct, we just put it on a switch. For 2 million years, the dark was full of teeth, of risk, of things that meant it. Your body still believes that, so it does what it always did. When the light goes out and it can't see, it doesn't leave the dark empty, it fills it with whatever you're most afraid of. Our ancestors fed the fire, named the monsters, and made it through the night. But there's a darkness that scared them more than any night. The one their people walked into and didn't come back from. And at some point, they started treating that dark the strangest way of all, burying the ones they lost as if they still wanted something. As if the dark on the other side wasn't empty either. That's the next file.